道德经有很多的英文翻译啊，没有多少字，5000多字，总共81章，9981，所以我每一集做9章啊，用 ChatGPT 来做，更有独特的味道。
第1章，道可道，非常道；名可名，非常名。无名，天地之始；有名，万物之母。故常无欲，以观其妙；常有欲，以观其教。此两者，同出而异名，同谓之玄。玄之又玄，众妙之门。
翻译英文。
Chapter 1. The Tao that can be spoken is not the eternal Tao. The name that can be named is not the eternal name. The nameless is the beginning of heaven and earth. The named is the mother of all things. Therefore, always be without desire in order to observe its wonders. Always have desire in order to observe its manifestations. These two are the same but diverge in name as they are both called mysterious. Mysterious and more mysterious, the gateway to all wonders.
众妙 all wonders。第2章。
第2章，天下皆知美之为美，斯恶已；皆知善之为善，斯不善已。故有无相生，难易相成，长短相形，高下相倾，音声相和，前后相随。是以圣人处无为之事，行不言之教，万物作焉而不辞，生而不有，为而不恃，功成而弗居。夫为弗居，是以不去。
英文。
Chapter 2. All in the world know beauty is beautiful, yet they also know ugliness. All know good is goodness, yet they also know evil. Therefore, existence and non-existence give birth to each other, difficult and easy complete each other, long and short measure each other, high and low depend on each other, sound and silence harmonize with each other, front and back follow each other. Thus, the wise person performs effortless deeds and imparts teaching without speaking. The myriad things are produced, but not possessed; they act, but do not claim ownership; they accomplish, but do not dwell upon it. And just because they do not dwell upon it, it does not leave them.
是以不去。第3章。
第3章，不尚贤，使民不争；不会难得之货，使民不为道；不见可欲，使民心不乱。是以圣人之治，虚其心，实其腹，弱其志，强其骨。常使民无知无欲，使突志不敢为也。为无为，则无不治。
Chapter 3. By not praising the worthy, you eliminate the people's competitiveness. By not valuing rare treasures, you prevent theft. By not displaying desirable things, you remove people's hearts from confusion. Therefore, the wise ruler governs by emptying their hearts and filling their bellies, weakening their ambitions and strengthening their bones. Always keeping the people free from knowledge and desires, so that those who are clever will not dare to act. By doing nothing, everything is done.
By doing nothing, everything is done. 为无为则无不治。这是第3章，我们看看第4章。
第4章，道冲而用之，或不盈。渊兮，似万物之宗。错其锐，解其分，和其光，同其尘。战兮，似或存。吾不知谁之子，象帝之先。
我们看看英文怎么翻译。
The Tao is like a force that is always flowing, yet it cannot be filled to the brim. It is deep, like the origin of all things. It dulls sharpness, untangles confusion, harmonizes with light, and blends with dust. It is still, yet it seems to exist eternally. I do not know whose child it is. It appears to be the ancestor of the emperor.
象帝之先 I do not know whose child it is. It happens to be the ancestor of the emperor. 第5章开始看。
第5章，天地不仁，以万物为刍狗；圣人不仁，以百姓为刍狗。天地之间，其犹橐越乎？屈而不屈，动而欲出。多言数穷，不如守中。
我们看看 ChatGPT 怎么翻译。
Chapter 5. Heaven and earth are not kind. They treat all things as straw dogs. The wise are not kind. They treat people as straw dogs. Between heaven and earth, everything is like a bellows. It is empty, but it is never exhausted. It moves, and yet it produces more. Too much talk leads to exhaustion. It is better to keep to the center.
手中 keep to the center. You learn a lot of translations, right? So, 第6章。
第6章，古神不死，是谓玄牝。玄牝之门，是谓天地根。绵绵若存，用之不勤。
用英文来，事实上是用英文来 translate，来 interpret， 来诠释。
Chapter 6. The spirit of the valley never dies. It is called the mysterious female. The gateway of the mysterious female is called the root of heaven and earth. Subtle and profound, it seems to exist. Its use is never exhausted, and it is effortless in action.
第7章。
第7章，天长地久，天地所以能长且久者，以其不自生，故能长生。是以圣人后其身而身先，外其身而身存。非以其无私也，故能成其私。
看看英文怎么翻译。It's
Chapter 7. Heaven is eternal and earth is everlasting. The reason they can be eternal and everlasting is that they do not exist for themselves alone, and thus they can last forever. Therefore, the wise person places themselves behind, yet finds themselves in front. They reject self-interest, and thus they achieve their goals.
They reject self-interest. 无私 self-interest. Reject 无私reject self-interest. So they achieve the goals. 故能成其私。
第8章，上善若水，水善利万物而不争，处众人之所恶，不己于道。居善地，心善渊，与善人，言善信，正善治，事善能，动善时。夫为不争，不无尤。
GPT translation.
Chapter 8. The highest good is like water. Water benefits all things and does not compete with them. It dwells in lowly places that all disdain, and this is why it is close to the top. A good dwelling place is like the earth, a good mind is like a deep pool of water, good relations are like kindness, good speech is like truthfulness, good government is like order, good employment is like capability, good action is like timing. It is because water does not compete that it has no blame.
No blame. 无忧，则无忧。Because no complete. Because what doesn't compete, that that it has no blame. 第9章了，最后一章，今天的最后一章。
第9章，失而盈之，不如其已；揣而锐之，不可长保。金玉满堂，莫之能守；富贵而骄，自遗其咎。功遂身退，天之道也。
看看 ChatGPT.
Chapter 9. Fill a cup to its brim, and it is easily spilled. Temper a sword to its hardest, and it is easily broken. Amass a store of gold and jade, and no one can protect it. Pride in wealth and status brings one's downfall. Accomplish a task, then step back. This is the Tao of heaven.
Accomplished a task, then step back. This is the Tao of heaven. 功遂身退，天之道也。谢谢大家，下期再见。